Hey everyone, Jane here from Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you are looking at the new and exciting 2020 Tundra Crewmax TRD Pro. Now this is in a new color, which is called Army Green. I'm absolutely in love with it. I hope you are too. So of course, eating my hair. Of course, what I'm going to do for you right now is give you a walk around of the exterior. I'm going to try and show you as many features as I possibly can, and then we'll bring you inside as well. Also, keep in mind throughout this video that this truck is very new to me as well, so if I do miss a piece of information or if you would like to know more, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability, and or come on down to 110 Canam Cres here in the Brampton Auto Mall and speak to one of our salespeople, as they'd all be willing to walk you around this truck also. But back to the beautiful vehicle. So as you can see, first things first is our heritage grille. I love that grille, the Toyota, nice and large at the front there, so nobody can mistake what company makes this beautiful truck. We also have your hood scoop at the front. We have LED headlights as well as LED daytime running lights, and just underneath there we have rigid industry fog lights. Of course, we do have a nice big skid plate underneath that is stamped with TRD, and that is only for the TRD Pro models. Same goes for the wheels here. So we do have 18-inch forged alloy wheels, and they do have that TRD center cap as well. They are wrapped with Michelin tires, and awesome tires for both on and off-road. Just behind them, we have 2.5-inch shocks back there. Moving along to the sides, you can see we have black badging. I love the black and green contrast. Again, I hope you do too. If not, it definitely does come available in a few other colors. We have TRD Pro stamped right into the tailgate there. And again, you have your black badges at the back here. Of course, you have your 4 and 7-pin connectors for your trailers. You have your hitch built in there. Tundra stamped right in, and I will show you the easy lift and lower tailgate as I do go back to the cargo section in the video. You have your TRD exhaust, and yes, it is stamped right in there, and it is black chrome tipped. Again, that black and green contrast is really working well for this truck. It looks very like off-roady, country style. But again, if you live in the city and you want to drive a big vehicle, it would also look fantastic on the streets. So there you have it, guys, the exterior of the 2020 TRD Pro in Army Green. Let's go inside. So just before I bring you inside of this beautiful pickup, I just wanted to show you what your key fob is going to look like. So it does look just like this. As you can see, there's no physical key on here. This is what we call our smart key system. So as long as this key fob is in your purse, pocket, or anywhere on your person, all you have to do to unlock your vehicle is simply touch the inside of the door handle. To lock it, you just want to put your finger on those two little notches there. But I do have this truck running, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to bring you inside. On the driver's side door here, you have your controls for your power windows, both of which your front and driver and passenger are both automatic up and down. You have your power locks as well. You do have a bit of soft touch material here with some red stitching, and at the bottom you have 2 bottle holders in your driver door. One more thing to show you before I go completely inside is the fact that this is an 8-way power adjustable driver seat with lumbar support, so also very, very comfortable to drive. On the left-hand side of our steering wheel here, you have your side view mirror controls, your interior light controls. This is your headlight leveling system. You have your cargo light. This is part of our Toyota Safety Sense, which is your automatic high beams, and there is more that comes along with TSS. So just stay tuned. I'll talk about it in a little bit. And this one here is your rear window. So I'm going to kind of hop inside the truck here and turn around to show you how that works. It is one solid pane of glass, and it does go all the way down, which is pretty awesome. And it does have the windshield defrosters on, or not windshield, rear windshield defrosters on it. So it's good for the summer and the winter. All right, so the steering wheel. It is a leather wrapped steering wheel, and it does have tons of controls on it. So you have all of your audio controls here, your volumes, your up and down select arrows, as well as your voice recognition and your mode. Down here you have your pickup and your hang up for Bluetooth. On the right-hand side, all of these here are for your multi-information display, which you can see right in the center of your dash there. It is a 4.2-inch colored multi-information display, and it is jam-packed with information. You have your compass, your audio, but this screen here is my favorite as it does have all of your safety features. So as I mentioned, we have TSS 2.0, which not only has your automatic high beams. It also has your lane departure alert, as well as your pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. And the very last one is just down here on your steering wheel, which is your dynamic radar cruise control. But of course, we're Toyota and we need to be the safest vehicles on the road. So we have added even more safety systems, which is our blind spot monitor systems, and they are paired with our rear cross traffic alert. This truck also has intelligent clearance sonars, which you can find right down here in the center. That P with the little flag there is what will turn them on or off. Back to the steering wheel, you have your cruise control toggle just behind there, but like I said, you do have that dynamic radar, so those do pair together. On the right hand side of our steering wheel, because it is a smart key system, it is a push to start vehicle. So as if you are going to push to start, all you have to do is apply your foot to the brake, and that's what's going to start the engine for you. You have your tow haul button, and you have your trailer brake output. Nice and built into the vehicle, so you don't have to mess with anything. Tundra, you are awesome. But moving into the center, a little bit about entertainment here. So we do have an 8-inch touchscreen display. They have changed the look of it a little bit this year. It's a little more sleek, which I quite like. And they have added a 12-speaker JBL sound system. So amazing sound. So for audio, your choices are AM, FM, or XM radio. You have your USB and auxiliary inputs, and you do have Bluetooth. But going back to the home screen, you can see that there is a map on the right-hand side. And yes, the TRD Pro does come with embedded navigation as well as a backup camera. But I know what you want to know is, does it come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto? And the answer for the very first time, my friends, is yes, it does. So yes, if you have an Apple or an Android phone, you can definitely pair it up with this system and listen to your own music and have that right on that home screen for you. Pretty awesome. Another thing that they have added this year is the Remote Connect service. So if you don't know what that is, I highly recommend that you look it up. It is an app-based system which allows you to have a remote starter, and you can kind of like lock, unlock, check the status of your vehicle. There's a bunch of cool things in there. I can't even tell you all about it now, or this video is going to be an hour and a half long, but definitely look it up if that's something you're interested in. And with that remote starter, it is built right into your key fob as well. So for the first time, we do have embedded remote starters for the Tundras. Moving down, you have your dual zone climate control, so you can change the temperature from the driver's side to the passenger side of the vehicle. You can also find your heat seat settings here. They do have 3 different levels for both the driver and passenger seat. And you do have your 4x4 or 2-wheel drive select here. Finishing up the center console, at the bottom is where you can find your USB, your auxiliary inputs, and your traction control. And of course you have, like regular car charger here as well. Your shifter here, it is kind of padded at the top and does have TRD stamped right into it. You do have Tiptronic if you'd prefer to do gear changes yourself. I know it is quite helpful when you are towing really heavy objects, but that is your choice. In the center here, it is also stamped with TRD Pro, and it is a giant center console, so you can definitely fit everything that you would need. It does have another charging outlet in it as well, and kind of like an organizational component on the top here, so there's a space for cards and pens and all that good stuff. As for the seats, they are a leather material and they are done in black with red stitching, and again, you do have TRD Pro embedded right into the seats so that nobody could ever mistake what model you are driving of this beautiful 2020 Tundra. Up top here, you have your controls for your power moonroof, because yes, we have one of those. And you do have your SOS Safety Connect. Again, an awesome safety feature that they've included. It will automatically call the authorities if your car has been in a collision, so that you do have your first responders on scene as soon as possible. And there's also a few other things that you can do with it. So check that out too if you don't know much about the SOS Safety Connect. As for the rear view mirror, it is an auto dimming rear view mirror, and across the bottom, I know it's kind of hard to see, but you do have your garage door openers built right into it. So folks, I think that pretty much sums up the front of the 2020 TRD Pro Tundra. So this is the Crewmax version of the TRD Pro, and why it's called a Crewmax is because look at how much space you have in the back of this Tundra. You can definitely fit 5 people very comfortably in here, and there's some cool features back here as well, one of which you're looking at right now. So that's just your fold down seat here with your 2 cup holders in it. You do have your seat back pocket in your passenger side seat there. In the doors, you of course have the ability of opening and closing your own windows, and underneath you have 2 bottle holders. But if you want just a little bit more space, you can fold these rear seats up. So if you have stuff, say, in the back of your truck and it starts to rain, no problem. I'm sure you could fit it inside. Now, I did mention that we have the big JBL sound system, and it's kind of hard to see, but just behind that seat there, you can see that there's a big speaker there as well. So there you go. That's the rear seat of the TRD Pro. So as I mentioned in the exterior walk-around aspect of this video, that our tailgate is an easy lift and lower tailgate. So what that means is you can do this. I'm sure that scared the crap out of most of you, but we do have kind of a hydraulic system built in there so that your tailgate is not just going to slam down and ruin these cords. Also in the TRD Pro model, we do have your spray and bed liner. We also have your cleat system, which are removable and you can move them around, and they are paired with 4 permanent anchors at each side of your tailgate. It is a 5.5 foot box, and it does have a 9,200 pound towing capability for this truck, as well as a 740 pound payload. So awesome cargo space and capabilities for the cargo of the Tundra. Of course, I saved the best for last, which is the engine. Underneath this hydraulic hood, you do have a 4.5 liter V8 I-Force engine, and it does give you tons of power. In fact, you are looking at 381 horsepower and 401 pound-feet of torque. So a little fun fact that I always like to tell people about the Tundra is that at one point it actually did tow the space shuttle. So it is a very powerful truck. It is a very good looking truck, and it has tons of awesome safety and sound features. So if you like it, don't forget to come on down to 110 Canam Crescent here in the Brampton ON Mall to check it out for yourself. And don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all under Attrell Toyota. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great one.